Beep beep, we have an update that might interest you. Actually, a couple. There's a bit of a trend going on in the most unlikeliest of places, Threads. You know, Threads, that thing that's not quite Twitter, but kind of Twitter, but not quite, but it's sort of the same thing, but it's different, but it's the same. But look, I have some interesting updates here. Sean, I believe, pointed this out to me. Our stupidly hardworking, talented editor, Sean, who edits pretty much all you see on Judge Jackson's YouTube channel. He pointed out something or some things to us. I think I can share. I'd like to share it because it's good news, and I love good news. Not enough good news. Too much bad news out there. And it's hard to verify any of this. Here on Judge Jax Films, as I constantly say, we try to credit the creators, give credit to them, platform them, highlight them, and point out when their stuff has been stolen so that they can fight for their content and get it back. Because every once in a while, stolen content gets removed from the offending thief, and it's a beautiful thing. It's the most cathartic thing to see here on Judge Jax Films. Whenever a big content thief gets caught stealing content, and they have to remove the clip or sometimes remove their whole last video, it's a beautiful thing. And I celebrate when that happens because I want to fight for the underdogs. Check this out. This Threads user recently wrote, someone emailed me asking me to remove the copyright infringement report I filed, sound familiar, after they posted my content on their page. Their justification? They make money through their page, and the strike threatens that. Also, I should be happy for exposure, even though they hid my tag below the fold. Maybe don't monetize a page built on stolen content then? Boom, roasted. Boom, got him. We love to see it. So, allegedly, there's been some karmic justice happening here. Also, they have over 400,000 followers they got by jacking other creators' content. This person was able to fight back by that awesome copyright infringement report that freaking works. It doesn't matter how small your channel is, how small you are as a creator. It really doesn't matter, because if you properly filed that thing correctly, if your stuff isn't being used in a transformative way, it's going to get removed from the person that stole your stuff. So this was lovely. And no, before you ask, we don't know who the offender is. We know who the content creator is, Feed the Malik or Feed the Malik. Apologies for my pronunciation errors, but we don't know who stole the content. Just someone that has 400,000 followers somewhere. I don't even know the medium. Is it YouTube? Is it here on Instagram? We don't know. One person tried to justify the content thieves' behavior by saying, as someone who's had their content stolen a lot, who cares? I don't know, maybe it's the Christian in me, but I'm already winning. If you can win off of me too, God bless. Look at that, 35 comments. They got appropriately roasted. No, I shouldn't. No, wait, but I read these. I read these comments. The first one's amazing. And that's why it's a red flag when someone calls himself a Christian. Boom, roasted. Jesus himself called out bad behavior. Boom, roasted. Cool, in that case, let me steal your car and credit card. After all, you're already winning. Yeah, so a bunch of people clapping back at this terrible fucking take. Yeah, you wouldn't steal a car. No, you wouldn't. Absolutely. Okay, so that's some of the good news. We have yet another update here. And again, I apologize for how vague these are. These Threads users are choosing not to include the names of the offender, of the content thief, of the larger channel that's stealing and monetizing and profiting off of their work, or in this case, their son's work. That is their choice if they don't want to publicly disclose who did this. Of course, I'm always curious, but maybe they want that privacy. Yet another user on Threads, all right, who starts off with bad news. Don't worry, there's a good ending. Part 1, last night, my son came home to me so deflated. He wants to be a content creator, works tirelessly on trying to grow his YouTube channel. He films his own content, spends hours upon hours editing. He was so disappointed at the fact that a young lady with a huge following that he met through a mutual friend stole from his page a good 7 minutes of a video he filmed and edited at a homecoming event. That's pretty egregious, 7 minutes. Gets worse. After homecoming, when he started posting his content, the young lady inboxed him, jokingly saying, "Send me some clips." But of course he didn't, because he needed his footage for his own content, which brings me to this. He DM'd her to ask her to either credit him for his content she stole or to take it down. Do you know? This girl said, "I asked you for some footage, but you were being stingy, so I took it." amongst other things. That's not very God-made at all. It's not. Part 3, he couldn't believe she took no accountability and was so arrogant about it. My son is the most humble person ever. Senior in college, doing well with his grades. He said to me, I can't believe the world is like this. She's monetized and has almost 1 million followers. And I'm struggling to get my content out to the world, yet she's stealing from me. Felt so bad. Told him this is one of those life lessons, but deep down inside, I'm pissed off, of course. That pisses me off too. That fucking sucks. That's so obnoxious. And we have seen this exact behavior. I mean exact behavior, verbatim, multiple times. I interviewed a person who's had almost this exact experience, including the DMs. This person also has the same ending, which is fucking awesome. Here we go. Great news, y'all. My son did a copyright claim. It works. And YouTube investigated and took the young lady's video down and took her monetization for that video away. Oh. You'll love to see it. She messaged my son at 5 a.m. pissed, saying she can't believe he got YouTube to take down her video. I love the entitlement. I love the entitlement. First off, it's not even your video. Oh my God. Then she goes on to say that they could have talked about it more. Hey, let's talk like adults, am I right? And she could have compensated him. Why didn't you open with the compensation then? Greedy. Just more gaslighting. He has blocked her, but is still low-key watching because she loves doing story times. Oh my God, just like someone else I know. And he is waiting with his DMs. Doesn't this sound... This even fucking looks familiar. It's not who you think it is, by the way. Yeah, this is from the offender, by the way. This is from the thief. My video got deleted. It'll be back up soon. Yeah, hey, why did it get deleted, though? Why did your video get deleted? Did you take something that wasn't yours to begin with? So weird. So weird. If it isn't the consequences of your own actions. Even outside of our little Jax Films bubble, this shit is happening. And when I say this shit, I mean not just people stealing content, but original creators filing these copyright claims and getting their stuff back. The good ending is happening. So I love these types of stories. You know, I wish I could verify it because I don't know who they're talking about in terms of the content thief, but this is the original creator's channel, AJ Dubs. So if you want to give them some love, you know, and just be like, hey, we're on your side. And we credit the creators. We love creators. We hate content thieves. We're on your side. If you want to let them know in the comments of a recent video. There you go. It's AJ Dubs on YouTube. We don't tolerate content thieves and we'll fight for you. Absolutely. Do you know of any stories similar to this? Has someone stolen your content? Or have you gotten your own content back from a thief? At any rate, please let us know in the comments below. We are fighting for the good ending. Oops, it's featured creator time. One of you is a very talented creator that I want to highlight. Give it up for Sage Sauce and their recent video, AI is taking over our crafts and hobbies. It's like really good. By the way, I love these types of videos. These videos that lay out a very clear problem. I'll let Sage take it away.
AI is already taking over our jobs and now they're coming for our crafts. Sup, it's Sage, and no, I'm not talking about the really blatant use of AI. I'm gonna talk about some of the more subtle uses of AI I've seen grow in popularity recently. So let's get into it. The first one I'm gonna talk about is gardening.
AI in gardening? Seriously? Like, I'm hooked because we've all heard of like the obvious misuses of AI, but like crafts and gardening, that's a different story altogether. I have my own positive thoughts about this video, but I want to let ReactBot really get to the meat of it. Does he know? Do I know what? Do I know what? No, you can't just do that. But there's a comment here that really made me raise an eyebrow, a lot like ReactBot just now, but in a cool way. This is my first YouTube video. What? The confidence of the opening of this video did not feel like a first attempt or like, you know, this is my first YouTube video. It did not feel like that at all. Look at the background, the lighting. I'll play a little bit more, but like there's like this constant, like the camera's constantly like zooming in. There's this feeling of this presence of motion.
Do I garden? No. But am I part of gardening groups? Yes. Make it make sense. I don't really know. Sometimes it's nice to just look at plants and look at people prosper with their gardens.
Like, this doesn't feel like a first video. That's amazing. This is their first video ever. Honestly, this makes me go, that's really cool. My first video sure as shit didn't feel or look like this. I'll tell you what. Oh my God. And look at this. It gets even cooler. It gets even better. You know what I appreciate? Chapters and time codes, right? So nice and so thoughtful. So we have gardening and then AI and food/recipes, AI and crochet. You love to see it. and you don't see it often enough. If you got 17 and a half minutes to kill and you are interested in an interesting video, check out AI is Taking Over Our Crafts and Hobbies by Sage Sauce, link in the description below. And hey, Sage, not a bad first video, Jesus. I'm not jealous at all, you ass. And if you're a creator that wants to be featured in one of these segments, please let us know. We have a Google form linked in the description below. Fill that sucker out because we are always looking for talented creators to highlight here. I love you.
Stop stealing!